Hey everyone, welcome to this Shopify tutorial where we're going to be adding products to a test store that I created for this tutorial video. So what we're going to be doing is we're not going to be doing the conventional add method, which is going over to home or either add product or over on products and then adding a product through the Shopify back end. We'll be using this import sheet because I believe that everyone knows how to just add a product like this, and we want to do things a lot more efficiently, so let's rather use this spreadsheet. And I think a lot of you who are starting out don't understand the spreadsheet or what it relates to within the Shopify backend, so it makes it really difficult for you to try and import your products into Shopify. So I'm going to go and explain this to you in depth, and then we'll be able to just create a few extra products here and then import them into our store. So before we get started with this tutorial, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so now and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any tutorials in future. So let's start off just by going over to the product we already created so that I can actually show you what this relates to. So if you look at the spreadsheet up here, the first column is the handle. And the handle basically is the internal ID that you have chosen for your product basically. So you can go and create the main product offering, and then these can be linked to this one because it has the same handle. So it's just good and important to know that, and that allows you to be able to create variants or product variances in your sheet. So you'll just put them below one another like this. Next, the title is your main title over here, and it relates to this title box over here. Body HTML relates to this box over here, and it's basically the HTML code which you would use, for example, like a strong 1, 2, 3. And you can basically put in your HTML into this body HTML column. Then the vendor relates to this vendor field over here. The type relates to the product type over here. Tags, which are comma separated, relate to this tag over here, so these tags. Then published basically means that it is live and you can see the product on your store. Option 1, basically if you go down to these options, more options over here, and go to edit options, you'll see that the title is there and the first option value is in here, and for the variant small and medium as well. So if you add another option, you'll then use option 2 and its value, option 3 and its value, and so on. The variant SKU is just basically the product code of your product, which you can add for your different variants if that is what you are using. Variant grams is just the weight. And then to show you this variant inventory tracker, and Shopify, basically it will put it under your inventory and you'll see this. Now what I'm going to show you here as well is that this variant inventory policy is on deny, which means it will basically stop selling it once you have no quantity available in stock. Fulfillment is basically manual, so you'll just do the manual process of your fulfillment, and then variant price is the different prices for your different variants. So if we look at this and we go into our product, and you'll see the pricing, so it's $25, $19, and those are your different variants. So you can add them like that, and then you'll do your variant compares as well, which also relates to just comparing the different variants. So you can add that in as well. Then I'm just going to expand this column. So variant requires shipping. So if that's true, it means you need to basically be able to ship this product. And variant taxable means that you're going to be adding the tax for your country or sales tax of your country on top of the product. Variant barcode is just an additional barcode that you can add for your actual product. Image source is usually an external image like this serves off a CDN, and it's basically related to this image. Image position basically is this first image. If you had another image in here and you made this 2, then it would basically display this second image, and then you'll have that. Alt text is this when you are basically hovered over the image and it creates that little alt text. So this is mainly for SEO. You'll add a little bit of a description of your image in there. Gift card basically allows a gift card or not, and that's pretty simple. So that will either be uppercase true or false. SEO title, SEO description is for basically SEO, and it relates to this data over here. So if you went on edit SEO for a website, then you'll see this SEO data. Then basically we have Google Shopping. So Google Shopping requires a few things. So this is basically rich content data, and I'm just going to expand some of these columns so we can see it. And you need to give it basically a category in Google Shopping. So if you go over to Google Shopping, you'll see these categories, and then you need to say what type of gender it is, what age group, and basically a product code, which shopping category it is for Google, and basically then also different other things that you want to add to your attributes basically. Then the condition, is it new, used, etc. Is it well maintained, whatever the case with the product. And then these last few columns, I'm going to open them up for you. So is it a custom product? So if it's homemade, etc., it's not, then you can just say true over here. Custom label, pretty much self-explanatory. So you can add all these things if you want to make use of Google Shopping metadata as well within your Shopify store. And that just makes things a little bit simpler for you to just get your product onto Google Shopping as well. So what we're going to do now is I'm just going to create a few extra products here. I'm going to create another product. So I'll just copy these out like this. I'll paste it in. And I don't actually have that option on my Google Sheets. Let's see if we can just do something like this. Okay, and then I'm going to just call this example t-shirt 2, and we'll just call this Acme 123 just to give it some variation. And maybe let's make this golf shirts. So golf shirt, and then we can make the type golf shirt like that. And we could then make this men's golf shirt example. And I'm going to leave the variations almost the same. I'm just going to make this a large, and that's basically it. This we're going to just make it golf shirt and golf shirt as well. Right, so now we'll just carry on. We'll do the same thing. Let's make a different price so you can see it. So $29, that. And we're going to compare it to, just make this one $12.99, and we'll make it $12.99 over here, $12.99. Okay, and then we'll make it true for shipping because it's shirts. We'll just keep the same shirt image because we don't have another one now, and we'll keep all this the same. Right, now what we're going to do is we're going to just download this as the CSV. So we want to download and want to go as CSV here, but we want to leave it is comma separated that we need. So what we'll do is we'll go and test this. So we'll go over to all products and we'll go over to import, and then we'll just drop this in here, and then we'll try and upload, overwrite any products that we want to do. And that's how you could basically replace products which are already in existence. And then, so here it's already giving us a warning. If preview doesn't look right, you can try and change all of the columns. So yeah, it's just basically testing it to make sure that it doesn't get it wrong. It's importing 2 products, which is right, 6 SKUs and 2 images. So that sounds like what we've added here. Then you can just click import products. So now you'll see it's just going to take a little while, and then it's going to bring up all our different products. I just want to make sure that I actually fix this. So you'll see now, because we didn't go ahead and change this handle, it's now treating it as one product. I just wanted to show you that so that you know that you need to, if you want to create basically a new product, you need to make another handle. So I'm going to change this now to, instead of this, I'm going to change it into golf shirt. And golf shirt and golf shirt, like that. And then let's download again, and then we'll give it a go. And then we should now end up with 2 products instead of 1. So actually, let's look at what we'll do if it's a completely new import. So I'm going to delete this product, and then we'll go ahead and import. So you can go to more actions and delete products. Right, so deleting, and then let's go ahead and import our new file. And upload and continue. And basically it's got example shirt, 2 products, and let's import. And now you'll see, basically, because we have different handles, we now have our 2 products. And we've got Acme 123, which we put in the sheet over there. And let's have a look if we can see any of the other data we put in here. So we chose golf shirt, we chose men's example as our tag, true, and our variants are large, small, and medium. So you'll see they're all in there. So basically that's how you can create your products in bulk on Shopify, rather than having this add product the whole time, which is just going to take forever. And you can just maintain your spreadsheet. And if you've already created all your products and you want to go and modify them, it's as simple as just exporting basically all products like this as a CSV, bringing it into your spreadsheet editor, changing it up, importing it again, and then just checking this box to overwrite the data. And that way you can just easily update your products as quickly as possible without much hassle. And that's basically it. So guys, I hope this tutorial has been useful. I hope you liked it, and if you do like it, please like below and also leave some comments if you have any questions. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you in the next video.